Hi, my name's Rob. I'm from APS Garden Machinery and I like to talk about Stihl's Brushcutter family. Stihl have a big range of brush cutters, from strimmers to brush cutter to the clearing saw. But I would like to talk about the Pro range, which I have sitting here in front of me. It starts from the FS91, FS11 and FS31, and the difference between them is just the engine power, which I'll explain. So the FS91 engine power, and I'm looking at my book here to tell you, is 1.3, and then the FS111 is 1.145, and then the FS131 is 1.9 horsepower engine. It might not seem a lot, but it is a lot for two-stroke engine, and especially it's driving the small head. So you can imagine with a two-stroke engine, when it's hitting the spark plug, it's every second one, so it's 1, 2. With a four-stroke, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So two-stroke there's a lot of difference when there's a small amount of power. So price-wise, just to give you an idea, price-wise with the FS91 is £432, and then the FS111 is 532, and then it goes up to the FS131, it's 594. So you're looking between 60 to 70 pounds ish difference in price, but it's all down to your preference. Everything about these machines here are identical. There's nothing different about them at all, which I'll explain to you in a minute. So the FS91 here, let's start with that here. It's ideal for cutting big areas of grass, or if you're tackling bramble, which you can buy the adapter, and I'll show you that in a minute. So on here you have a harness, and the idea with this harness is when you put it on over your shoulder around here, it supports you, so when you're swinging for a long time and you're doing big areas, you're not straining your back, so this gives you support. Pull that like that, and then you use these here, that pulls down, so basically it supports your back. And the idea here is you have this here, you can sit on there like that, and away you go. And now you can just mow the grass, big areas, just by swinging around. With the loop handle, you'll have to be arching your back all the time, and you won't have this support harness as well. So it's ideal for large areas, or if you're doing bramble. So just take this off. It also, you can adjust the bike handle backwards and forwards to your preference, and like that, take this off. So with this machine here, you get provided some goggles, safety goggles, and a metal blade. Now this metal blade is really just for cutting grass, or dense grass, not bramble, because it hasn't got the extra blade on it, which I'll show you in a minute. You get a combi spanner, you get a rider's plate with the thrust washer on it and the nuts. That's when you put on your blade here, and I'll show you how to do that. So just show you how to change the blades. It's nice and easy. And simple. You see, it's got to find the hole. There's a hole here where you can put the rod into there, and it locks. So you can take the spool head off. If you turn it around the right way, that's it. So you take off the spool head, and then place the blade on like that. And the idea with this rider plate and the thrust washer, which has now been added with the rider plate, is you sandwich the blade and it protects the nut from getting rounded, which will make it difficult to take it off if you've got no shoulders on the nut. And then you use a combi spanner that's provided. Again, use this rod that comes with the packaging, put it in that hole and it locks the nuts, and then you just tighten it up like so. And there you have it. And I'll just explain to you, I've got it here in front of me. This is the brush knife to cut bramble or very woody stuff. Even to cut dense grass this would do as well. But this one here is designed just for cutting grass and slight dense grass, but mainly this is the bramble, I call Ninja Blade. And yeah, it's the same principle, you just add it on like that. Starting wise, as I've showed in my other videos, it's really nice and easy. You've got the primer here and you have choke, half choke and full choke. Always recommend that you give it a few squirts first, put it on full choke, and all you want to hear is a cough. And if you looked at my other videos, it show you when you hear a cough or it catches and it pitters out, that's an indication. All you need to do is give a few more squirts, put it onto half choke, give it a pull, and then the brush cutter will start. And give it 5 or 10 seconds to warm up. Once you're happy, and if you watch that and hear it, once I squeeze that lever there will go on to normal run. If you try and start it on full choke all the time and miss the cough, you'll just flood and you can smell it. All you need to do is just then let the engine or the fuel just dry out and start again. Or there is another trick, put it on half choke, persevere, keep pulling, and it'll de-choke itself. Again, I showed that in my own videos. I also recommend again, it's down to your preference. As you can see here, I have two types of engine oil. One is the green and one's the red. The green has 3 elements in there, which is one, it's less smoky. The second one, it's good for the engine because it doesn't choke up the engine, so you get better performance throughout your duration. And the other one is it will stabilise the petrol and lasts, because the petrol goes off after 3 months, it goes solidified. And with this here, it has the ingredients to keep the petrol more fresh, stabilises the petrol so it's more fresh, and it will go up for about a year. So if you've got a 5 litre jerry can, and you leave it in your garage for more than 3 months, up to a year, your petrol will stay fresh. If there's any questions, give us a call on this number here or email me at rob@apsgardenmachinery.com, and we're more than happy to help you. Thank you very much.